Yo guys, so it just occurred to me, like, I didn't film from like the first step 1 to step 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 all the way through. So I'm gonna go out and find Hong Hong real quick and see if we can just film. I'm gonna put the camera down and just see if we can just go through the steps really quick. Yo Hong, here, let's film it. Let's film something really quick. Stand up. Where can we put the camera? Maybe right up here.
We're gonna film really quick, Hong. Like how?
You can actually put the camera like on this. I hope it doesn't fall off or anything crazy. Yeah, boy, you're laughing. Actually, it would be smarter if I put it over here. How do you know? I'm like literally attaching you guys to this fucking bookshelf. All right, Hong, stand up. Where's your phone? All right, guys. So here's like steps like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna show you guys really quick, as best as I can. Let me get this down a little bit so you can see what it like looks like when I reach for my phone or whatever. That's fine. No, we gotta. Yo, Hong Hong, some like troll online, he was like, he saw a picture of you and he was like, oh, that girl's too skinny. It's like, dude, what are you talking about? Like, he lives in Philadelphia where like people are generally like fat, the Americans. It's like, dude, like, have you ever been with a fit girl? Like, this girl has like great body. All right, guys. So this is what it looks like. We're gonna do the. Do you know what we're doing? You don't know? Can you try to speak English for this?
Oh.
Okay, cool. So remember the first time that we met? I'm gonna show them how I met you the first time. Okay? Okay, ready? So go away, go further back. Let's see if they can see me over here. Where am I? There I am. All right, so this is what it looks like. Hey. I'm getting you to get your headphone out. Did you have headphones in when we met?
Yeah.
Yep, so I went, hey. You took out your headphones.
Sure.
Take them out. And then I said, hey, I gotta get going to the thing real quick. Right? But I just love the way you carry yourself. Remember? You don't remember? How do you think it went when we met? What do you think happened? Try in English, please. You practice English all day. Tell me.
I remember you stopped me.
I stopped you?
Then 我不知道你第一句话说什么。
You don't remember what I said?
Yeah. First. The
first time? Cool, guys. So it looks like this. It goes, hey. Hey. She takes out her earbuds. And I say, hey, I got to get going to the thing real quick. Remember? That's what I said. Hey, I got to get going to the thing real quick. Because I was going to get food with my friends. Remember that? Hey, I got to get going to the thing real quick. Right? And I said, but I had to stop you. I love the way that you carry yourself. And actually for Hong Hong, I didn't say that. I said, damn, girl, look at you. Because you were wearing that tight dress. So I was like, damn, girl, look at that booty. And you were like, you were like cute.
No.
You weren't showing off, but you were like cute. And then you were acting just like this, all shy. And like, you were. And then I said, and guys, like, it's really important, like, that you maintain in front. But like, we met in a very busy, like, metro, like, underground area between a mall and a subway station. It was essentially in the subway station. So where we met, like, Hong Hong, I really had to like turn her because like when we met, people were like walking right past us. So like when we met, what I did, I don't know if you remember, but what I did was I actually like turned us so that we would, and I'm going to turn this way for the camera, but I turned us so we were this way so that way people could walk past us without walking between us, and I wouldn't have to get too close to her. So that's really huge. Do you remember that? See, girls don't need to think about any of this stuff. Like, girls don't know game at all. They don't need to think about, like, what is going on. It's really simple if you guys can just follow the 8 steps to just, like, move through it smoothly. And I knew I could always just say, hey, cool, anyway, have a great day. In this instance, like, when I met her, she didn't speak English. Well, I could tell she didn't really understand what I was saying, so I asked her, do you speak English? She said, what did you say?
我说一点点。
Nuh-uh, you said a little bit. You said a little.
一点点。
Show England. You didn't say even again. You said a little. I asked her if she spoke English. She said a little. And then after she said that, I said, I did the false number close. I said, oh, that's cool. Here, like, do you want to get my number? And, you know, because I knew she's Chinese, I knew she would rather me, you know, if you have an in, you have an in. So if you meet like a Latina, it's really smart to be like, yo, let me get your number. I want to add your WhatsApp. If you meet a Russian chick, you want to say, yo, let me get your number. I want to add your WhatsApp. If you meet a Chinese girl, and it's same for like Thai or whatever, if you meet a girl from like another country in New York City, for instance, like where I always am, if you meet a girl from Thai or wherever, or Vietnam, you always want to say, hey, let me get your number. I want to add your WhatsApp. But if she's Chinese, then you want to use Weixin or WeChat. It's WeChat. So I'll be like, so I remember taking the phone out, hey, let me get your WeChat. But oh yeah, I forgot, the first time's the pullback. So I reach into my pocket, and what happens? I reach in my pocket to get my phone, you look down, I lean in and look up at her, and then I come like this next to her, and I say, oh cool, like, I'm studying Duolingo. That's how I can speak a little bit of Chinese. I can speak a little bit of Chinese. And let me show her my Duolingo or whatever. She was like, oh my God, that's so cool. And then I pulled back here to continue the conversation. You don't want to continue the whole conversation shoulder to shoulder. So then I pull back here because it's a much more man to woman frame like this. You pull back here, and that soft rejection feels like a little bit of like friend zoning to the girl, and like she's not going to be used to that sort of comfortability. It shows, when you can do this comfortably, it shows a sense of experience. Like, it shows you've been there, done that. So like, you know, moving through the steps one by one, it takes some time to get some comfortability and some experience, like some social awareness to like remain calibrated, so to speak, throughout it all. It's not like maintaining frame, like I have a cold frame or something. No, like it's not gesture maxing. Oh, like I'm just bubbly. No. Like I'm usually like very straight and like sexual with my frames, with like my eye contact, with like the things I say. But I can bounce into like, yeah, let me show you this real quick. And, you know, I'm breaking the kinesthetic wall or whatever the fuck they say, where like I put my shoulder like on her, you know, I like touch her boob a little bit. And then I'll say like, yo, check this out. And then I'll pull back, and I put my phone right back in my pocket, and we continue talking. And when we talk, like I'll step to the normal range, right? Normal distance. We'll continue our conversation. Yeah, cool. Do you have Duolingo? Oh, you should get it. Like, you should study Duolingo. Do you study English? She was like, yeah. And then it was like, oh, cool. Like, we should hang out after I go get dinner with my friends. Like, what are you doing? Do you want to go out? It's a hot fucking day. I would love to get an ice cream. Can I buy you an ice cream? And you were like, I don't know. I don't think so. Remember, you were like, no. She was basically saying no. But I felt, okay, the body temperature is up high enough. Cool. Like, she's interested, but she's not going to say yes right away to that, which is what I like. I love a girl. I love that when I asked you, hey, do you want to get ice cream? You said no. Too many guys are looking for a girl to say yes to them when really you want her to say no. My qualifying the girl or vetting the girl is hoping to see that she says no. Because if she says no, then I know she's a higher quality girl who's more likely to reject guys who are going to approach her, which is exactly like her, who doesn't really talk to any of the guys that approach her ever, or give them any time of day, really. So, like, what usually happens if a guy approaches you? What usually happens? If a guy approaches you, what usually happens? If a guy comes up to you, what do you usually say?
他们会说想和你交个朋友。
Yeah.
或者是想要你联系方式 phone number.
Or WeChat, and then what do you say? I know what they say. No. I know what they say. They say, hey, can I be your friend? She said the guys usually come up to her and they say, hey, can I be your friend? What's your number? What's your WeChat? But what do you say to them?
我有时候都不说话我就走了。
Yeah, she doesn't say anything. She just walks away. Exactly. And that's what I love. I want a woman who's like that. Most of the women that I've dated in my life, I know them to be this way. I've seen it out. So, and you know, we've gone out and guys have approached her, and it's hilarious to see because she just like looks at me for help. And you know, usually I'm right there, so usually I can just like fend it off and tell them like buzz off. But typically I don't have to. She just like doesn't even give them time of the day. But anyway, to end the whole story, I take my phone out and I showed her the thing to put her WeChat in. Actually, in America, we scan, or sorry, you know, in WeChat we scan like the code. So like it's a QR code. Kind of, I guess you can do it in Instagram and probably in WhatsApp too. But you scan a QR code. So I went to scan her QR code and I put my phone over. I put my phone over it and said, "What's my name?" And she was like, "I don't know your name." And I was like, "Yeah, you didn't ask me my name." And she was like, "What's my name?" I was like, "It's Becky." She's like, "Oh my God, that's her English name." And I was like, "Okay, cool. So anyway, I'll hit you up later. Here's my number." We exchanged numbers. And then really important, I didn't get to this in the earlier video, is at the end when you're walking away from the girl, don't look back. Do not look back. Girls can feel it if you're checking them out. So often I see guys like they walk away and they turn around or like they just like lean over and like look at her butt pretty much. Don't do that. Also, don't be in your phone like trying to save the number and shit. Like be good. You should be very good at saving and contacting your phone and putting your phone away before you walk away. You shouldn't walk away with your phone in your hand. It looks super beta. It's just weak and pussy shit. So I get the number. I say, "What's my name?" She does the whole thing. Cool, okay. Hey, I'll text you later. I'm going to go get dinner with my friends. I'll text you when I get there. A lot of times I'll put my hand on her hand like this. I'll text you when I get there. And then she's like, "Okay." And then, "All right, bye." And then I just walk. I just fucking walk. And I don't look. I keep my shoulders up back, my head up, and I just fucking walk. So, all right, guys, that's part 2, just to show you guys like what the fuck happens when, just to show you guys what the fuck happens when we, when I meet a girl, and yeah, it's like 101 degrees here right now. It's like hot as fuck, so I'm gonna, you know, take off my shirt and edit these videos. So I'll get them up in a few hours. Peace. Subscribe. Hit it up in the comments. Join the real community. Peace out. Why are you laughing? Because that's how I was talking? Because that's how I was talking? Show me.
啊，要像鬼一样，那个照着你这样。
Yeah, it was kind of gay. I'm really glad that all my fans couldn't see the way I was standing right there, because they could just see my face, because my head was right in the camera, so big, so they couldn't see the way that I was standing. All right, guys, peace out. I'm leaving that in. Woo!
What would you say if you met my best friend, Logan?
Happy birthday, Mr. Logan.
What? How did you know? How did you know it was his birthday? My God.
You tell me.
Whoa.
Nice to be in orbit.
Say yes.
Yes.